1 year ago, we were talking about making our own Roblox game, guys. And today, finally, I have the game released for all you awesome people out there that are still sticking around in this community, waiting to see what we were going to do next. Now, boys, this game is called Bike Battles. So this is the game right here, Bike Battles. Basically, it's a little bit of a mix and heavily inspired from like Tron, Light Bikes, Deadline, and GTA. And I'm sure there's a couple other ones out there, but I don't really know their names. But anyways, there's really nothing like it on Roblox right now. So I figured that, maybe something like this would be a good idea if we mix in some modern like Roblox mechanics, trading, having cool bikes, custom trails, bikes, tires, maybe someday, abilities, stuff like I said, it was going to be like a little bit of rivals, a little bit of blade ball, all that mixed into a bike PvP type strategy game. So boys, I am going to get the link for you. I'm going to put it in the pinned comment. We love to see you come check out the beta. Right now, I know not everyone's going to be completely thrilled about this. The beta costs a little bit of Robux right now, guys. It will be a completely free-to-play game once it fully releases and gets out of beta form. And for those of you who do come and check out the beta, once again, this is just the beta, you're going to get something very special in the game. So when you first load on into the game, you're going to get prompted to select a bike. Now, the bike you select at first is going to be just the starter bike down here, and you can pick from like a blue and a couple other colors. I got the blue one. Now, also on top of that, you'll be given the option to choose a beta bike. These beta bikes will only be for you guys who check out the game early. And like I said, the beta is probably going to be out for a couple days, maybe a week or two. And, hopefully around Christmas time, we could like officially release the game, or maybe like New Year's, somewhere around there. That would be ideal. That's what we want to do. And I'm hoping to make that happen. So once you guys have the beta bike, you'll have it forever. You can use it for trading in the future. Currently, there is no trading in the game. I'm going to go over some of the features here today. There's no trading quite yet, but we are definitely planning on adding it. We got an awesome crate system in the game, guys. Basically, in here, you're going to be able to get a bunch of different bike skins and maybe even different bikes. So right now we have the beta crate and the stud crate. The stud kind of looks like the Lego texture on the bikes, and there's a bunch of different colors. The main one that you're going to want to get is, of course, the rainbow stud bike, and this one's pretty darn rare, but it's definitely possible. I think 7 exist already, so shout out to the people that have those already. We also have the beta bike, and this is the one that I was talking about, that anyone who gets access to the beta early, hopefully we get a bunch of people to join it up. We'll be streaming the game too. We've been streaming every day. Hopefully, a lot of you have seen those streams. It's been a lot of fun. People so far have seemed to like it. Let me know some features you guys want to see in the game. We'll definitely try to get them added. I can't guarantee everything will be, and it's just me and one other guy working on this. So at the moment, we're gonna just try to get some, stuff, features out every single Saturday. Ideally, it may not be the biggest update in the world. I'm not quite at that point yet. Being able to do that physically, and it's not really possible. I don't know how to code. The coder's got the, he has this game to work on, a couple other games I think too. So we're kind of limited, but we're gonna try our best to do as much as we could. But anyways, the rainbow beta bike, very rare, none exist yet. Hopefully one of you guys could end up scooping that up in the future when trading is available. That will be one of the rarest bikes in the entire game. On top of that, we have another rare bike, and this is a little shout out to our good old TTD days, as those days aren't even over, guys. I have a second channel that TTD content's still gonna be going on. Don't worry, if you like the TTD content, it's not done. I'll even stream in here maybe sometimes as well. But a little shout out to TTD. We have a toilet bike. We couldn't not do this, guys. On the wheel here, I'm not gonna spin it right now because I don't want to do a spin without luck. If you guys have the luck pass or a luck boost on, you will get extra luck on the wheel. And guys, the percentages change, and they will show you the exact percentages. So I know some games round up to what that you like kind of looks like, but our game is pretty much exact, I think. So that is what the coder told me, and that's just because that's one of the rules for Roblox. So if you're seeing like weird percentages like 0.19, well then it's gonna get multiplied again, and so on and so forth. They're just gonna keep doubling. So that's why it looks like that, but those are just, so you guys are more informed on what your percentages actually are. But yeah, no one, as far as I know, owns the toilet bike yet. So if you get that, send me a picture. I'll be honestly kind of shocked. We have signing in the game. So for any streamers out there, I know BSRG and T-Dog so far checked it out. I reached out to like Manitage, hopefully some other guys will check it out and maybe play the game. That'll be sick. but you know, we got signing coming because I know that's, you know, a great feature for streamers to have. So we have that currently, but we don't have trading yet. But once we add trading, then we're going to be cooking. And we also have some chests. So daily chests, you get that every day. And here you get like coins, gems, and a spin for the wheel. And the group chest, you just get some coins. And the VIP chest, every 12 hours instead of 24, you will get boost, coins, gems, and a couple spins. So check those out. We have a couple stands for the bikes. This is just to showcase some of the cool bikes we have. So the beta bike, we only have a couple right now. The game's, like I said, just at its base form. We got the toilet bike on over here. That's the pretty cool one, the awesome one that you're gonna want to get. And this is the stud rainbow one right here, as you guys can see. Now, we also have, like I said, the leaderboard. So right now, shout out to Z-Man. I think he's got like 40 plus wins. That's pretty crazy. Emily, shout out to her. She's actually in the game right now. She has the most gems. So that's going to be good when trading comes to the game. She'll be able to, you know, hopefully get whatever she wants. And then when it comes to the donation board over here, thank you to anyone who has donated. I'm going to read out your names right now. So we got Nick, Emily, November, My Show, Chicken, Caleb, and Dark Souls. Thank you guys for donating. And all these leaderboards, like I told you guys, they were bugged like in the last stream. Just join back and it's going to fix everything. They update every minute now, so you're going to be good. But I think Dark Souls is still on top. And then anyways, if you guys want to, you know, just help support the game by being in the servers or whatever, we got an AFK server here, and that's going to get you guys some coins. So if you want to try to farm up and get those cool rare bikes, you know, those beta bikes are going to be very, very valuable. And anyways, we have the game itself. So what actually is this game? We were doing a lot of talking, but not a lot of playing. So what is this game and how does it actually work? Well, let's hop into a game here. We got 3 players. We have Emily and Gamer81 here. He just randomly showed up, so shout out to him. I don't know what he was doing, but he must have saw that we were playing the game. So we're gonna load up into a game now, and like I said, it's gonna be like a PvP strategy type game. I got one of the stud bikes on right now, and you're gonna notice it's kind of a little bit like Tron and a little bit like, you know, some other games out there. Now it looks like we're having a weird bug here where we have waiting for players on the screen. Stuff like this is gonna happen. You know, the game is literally 1 day old, so hopefully we fix these things, these issues in the game. But regardless, the whole point of the game is to not run into someone else's line or your own line, because if you do that, you will die. But this bug on the screen waiting for players, this is actually like the first time I've seen this, so that's kind of strange. But anyways, that's not the point. That's not a big deal. That could be easily removed. We don't even need to have that on the screen. So that's just a click of a button and that thing is solved. We luckily, I think we fixed the issue with the stud bikes. If you guys were in the streams, the stud bikes, you would die off spawn. As you guys can see when you spawn in, the bike kind of drops a little bit. And that seems for whatever reason to have fixed the issue. So that's a good thing. And we are having another issue in the game. If you get like stuck or frozen or something like that, just do /lobby and it'll take you back to the main lobby and you're going to be golden. So you don't have anything to worry about with that. And yeah, if you guys don't know the controls, A and D, A to turn left, D to turn right. You could hide the UI if you're on PC, so you know you can get rid of all that stuff. Obviously, like I said, this waiting for players here. I'm not sure why that's still up there. That's a bug. Obviously, that's not going to be there. It's not intended to be like that. But if you're on mobile, it also works. You know, you're going to use the UI, like you're actually going to use these buttons. I mean, they do work on PC, but you know, ideally you're just going to use WASD and you're going to be fine. And then on the top up there, we're going to be adding in either, there's 2 options, guys, to know who you're playing against and like who's still alive in the match. Like, you can kind of tell by characters like who's who. Like, I know that's obviously Emily and that's Gamer81, but I don't know who's alive right now. I actually have no idea unless I knew who like spawned in with what bike. So I would like to have like a feature where like a cross goes through their name to see who's dead, and that would be a little bit easier. But regardless, guys, the games, they go to first to 3. In 1v1s, there is a 1v1 2-player mode type thing. I'd like to have it go to 5. I'm pretty sure that's going to be configurable, so we'll see what could happen. But there's so many changes that we could do. There's so many different types of bikes we could add. Sometime down the road, whenever we do get some partners in the game, I'll have like a partner requirement type list already made up for you guys, and you know, maybe we'll get some new partners in the game. Hopefully we get a lot of cool people to come check it out, make a video on it, all that great stuff. I would ideally like to add in like maybe like your logo onto like one of the maybe starter bikes or something like that, and you know, we could have that as like a special crate in the game, and everyone could like celebrate and try to get your, you know, cool custom bike, especially if you're bringing a lot of cool fans to the game. That would be pretty sick. So that's mainly just regarding other content creators and other future ones who may check out this game, make videos on it. Guys, if anyone does make videos on this, You know, literally, like I said, this is like 1 day old, this game. So thank you. I appreciate it. And anyone who has bought the game so far, I think, like I said, it's 99 Robux. You don't have to, guys. The game will be completely free. But if you want to help your boy out, support it. It's, you know, very new. And we spent a lot of time and money on this game. So I do appreciate anyone who does get, you know, game passes, the game in general, you know, the coins, gems, whatever spins on the wheel. Thank you guys, you know, even the donators. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this game possible. Huge shout out to, we got Posh that coded the game. We have May that made the bikes. Chicken helped out with this little stud texture. He made some other ones. We didn't quite add those in the game yet and stuff like that. So I hope you guys will come and check this game out. And, you know, it's a lot of fun. You know, like I said, people on stream, they seem to have liked it so far. And I hope that you guys join us and like it too. So every match you'll earn some coins. And like I said before, you could use those coins, bring them on over to the little crate area. And I recommend right now, if you are going to be playing the game, get that rainbow beta bike, because it's going to be super rare once, you know, the beta goes away, because you won't be able to get it anymore. And I don't know how many are going to exist, guys. Obviously, we don't have that many players playing the game right now. So if you are one of the guys who gets it early, man, you are going to be able to trade that for some pretty rare stuff down the line in the future. And also, you could even sell your bikes too, guys. So, you know, I got like a duplicate one there. So that one I'm just going to sell. And these coins, looks like you get 300 right now. I might adjust that in the future to see, you know, something, whatever is most, you know, fair to the whole player base. So we'll just see. Lots of suggestions. You guys could definitely leave them in the Discord. We have a, you know, a Bike Battles Discord. I'll leave that in the description too, alongside the link to the game. So guys, come on by, drop a like in the game, you know, favorite it, like turn the bell on, all that great stuff. Share it with a friend, and most importantly, get it if you want to, you know, enter the beta early. And I really do appreciate it, guys. We're gonna try to add a bunch of new stuff to the game as we go on, like streaks I'd like to add. Like you see here, I don't have like a win streak above my head. In like Rivals, you could get that, like the little flame. That would be sick. We could do that. We could definitely do something like that. That would be so cool. Tournaments, I'd love to have them. Ranked play system, kind of like TTD has, where, you know, if you win a game, you get some points and you move up the scale. Maybe just even a leveling system where you go up to like maybe level 100 and then prestige. Maybe when you prestige, you get a cool rare bike. And stuff like that would be really cool. But as you guys can see, this time we just played another match here. We, you know, we had a little bit of an issue there. Looks like I spawned and died. So sometimes, you know, there's errors in the game, and we're just gonna have to, you know, take the time to try to fix some of these bugs. I think the issue with that bug right there is actually, you see how the bike drops down a little bit? Well, the way the hitbox works is the hitbox is one stud in front of where the trail spawns. So that is a little bit of, you know, an issue. We got to fix that. So hopefully we can do that. But either way, that is good. And then once you guys are in games, if you're like right on top of another bike, just like she was right there, you guys could sometimes go through the back of the other player's bike. And that's just a good strategic move right now, because there's really nothing we could do with that with ping wise. Because on our screen, we see Emily where, you know, we see Emily. It's all based on ping. It's like the kind of the same thing, same situation in like a PvP type game, where let's say you're shooting a guy like in Rivals and he's behind a wall and you still somehow kill him, or he is behind the wall on his screen but then you kill him somehow. Like, it makes no sense, right? That's just based on ping. Same thing happening here. The server doesn't know where you, well, it does, but you know, we're not on like server side. I think it's on client side. This is all based on, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure the terms of that, what the heck that even really means, but it is basically where you see yourself, not where the server sees yourself. If it was on the server side, everyone is exactly where they are on the screen. There's no input that would, you know, do that, but then the input's delayed. It's weird. I'm not sure what I'm saying, but I hope you guys come check it out. We are, you know, gonna be fixing these bugs as we go, but the game is definitely playable now. It works. I recommend, though, maybe avoid using the stud bike at the moment. This beta bike is gonna be a little bit better for you, just as a heads up, until we figure out why the bike drops from the sky like that with that stud bike. The beta bikes are going to be a little bit better. The starter bike works fine, but yeah, I don't know what it is with that beta bike, guys. We're going to figure it out together. Hopefully me and the coder, or anyone else that has suggestions or anything that can, you know, help improve the game, hey, let me know. I will definitely look into it. It could be fun to try out some new things and all that great stuff, but I am probably going to be streaming the game later today, so if you guys do want to tune in and play live with us, you know, that would be a lot of fun. But you see, sometimes You see what I mean here? How the bike, like the trail starts in the sky like that, like sideways. I'm not sure why it does that, but we are gonna have to definitely look into that, no doubt, and you know, fix that hopefully sooner rather than later, and that would be great. But we just have to find the time when the coder is available, and then we'll get everything squared away, and you know, hopefully everything works just the way we want it to, and that's gonna be the plan. We have a Christmas you know, event, you know, hopefully planned here for, you know, soon, like the next week or so. Ideally, you know, we got some cool bikes for that. You know, ideally we get it out before Christmas, but you know, whatever time allows us to do, you know, we kind of, ideally I wanted to get this game out in summer, and that way we would have plenty of time to get all these events out and ready to go. You know, we missed Thanksgiving. Christmas is kind of, we're on the line here for it. You know, it's going to be kind of sketchy. I would very, very much so like to have a Christmas event, but yeah, hey, if we're like a couple days late, hopefully you guys still come check it out. We'll still have the bikes. It'll be like the 2024 Christmas bikes, and you know, maybe in a year from now this game takes off and you know, get everything all fixed up, and there's cool new Christmas bikes when that time comes around. But we'll have to see. You know, plenty of other events we could do. Lots of cool things. You know, I like to have custom bike trails at some point too. Maybe like, I was thinking just like a fire bike. If anyone who knows how to do that kind of stuff, like to make custom like cool effects like that on like models and whatnot, let me know. I'll definitely reach out to them and you know, look into stuff like that. I'm more the idea guy, and I'm looking for people that could actually help make the game. So that would be cool. We lost that game to Gamer 81, so good game there, buddy. We can't win them all, but I would also at some point too like to have new maps. We just have one basic map at the moment. We're gonna have different shapes, different you know, I was thinking like maybe like a donut type map, something like that would be pretty neat. And you just have to navigate the map a little bit better, I guess is the best way to put it. So all that's gonna be lots of fun. And you know, like I said, I know the game, like literally guys, you know, have some faith. All right, the game's a day old. There's some issues, but they you know, most of the time the game works pretty well, and so far it's been a lot of fun, and hopefully you come check it out. All right, so one last time for me, you know, if you made it this far in the video, consider it, share it with a friend, and hopefully you know, you guys enjoy the game a lot. And like I said, let me know if you are playing the game. Most likely, you know, it'll be on stream because that's when most players are active, but you know, if you guys get that toilet bike or the cool rainbow one, you're gonna have to let me know, all right? Because it's pretty darn rare right now, and you know, you could tell how rare it is by just clicking on the bike, and you can see how many exist of each bike. So yeah, it's not gonna be easy to do, but you know, hey, I believe in you guys. You could do it. I think I actually still need to get the red stud bike, and like I said, we'll fix these bikes. Don't worry about it. I know that there's a slight issue with them, but we'll figure it out, and everything will be much better. Like if I use this one, I'm pretty sure it works fine. Like let's try to join a match real quick here. We'll see if we can get into one, and we'll see if the normal bike behaves the same way as the stud bike. We're gonna find out here together. So this guy said, I don't know actually what he's buying in the future. He said he's buying something, so hopefully he buys something. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome. There's some cool things in there. Like I said, the VIP, double coins, double luck, you know, game passes. That'll definitely help you out. Get you, you know, better stuff, you know, a lot quicker too. But there's really no pay to win in the game. And nothing like that will actually, like, you know, do anything for you. So here we are, though. We loaded in. So let's see if this bike drops from the sky here. And if it does, then, you know, we'll know something's different. If not, so let's see. Did it? Okay, so look at this one. This one still drops from the sky a little teeny tiny bit, right? But it doesn't drop like this one does. See, this one's like vertical for some reason. I'm not sure why it does that. Like I said, we're gonna have to just fix that, but clearly this bike is coded a little bit different than that other one, and we're just gonna have to, you know, figure that out and fix it. So it's a good thing to discover here. I'm gonna have to look into it, and hopefully get that all squared away. Now let's see the green trail here. How does this one look? That one looks like that one. It spawns in pretty, looks like sideways as well. I'm not too sure, guys. It's a little strange there, I'm not gonna lie, but like I said, I'm not too worried about it. Anyways, though, thank you guys for watching. I think we're gonna wrap it up here and call it a day, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the stream later tonight. All right, adios, have a good one.